Hi everybody. Hi. How are you doing? I hope you are doing great. Welcome to another beautiful and very powerful webinar. In today's webinar, we'll be discussing something that is something that is very powerful and very necessary that I've had a lot of persons ask and reach out to me. I want to be able to create a faceless account and make money. I don't know how to show my face. I'm shy. I don't like showing my face. This one, that one, and that's what I want to tackle in today's live session. I want to tackle that how you can be able to create very practical session from learning how to create this account on any social media and learning how to also show up and learning how to also show up and also put whatever you are doing, put out your contents there without having to go through any stress or any difficulty. Faster, more content, quality contents, and also in this quality. So, and today joining me is somebody very incredibly amazing. So, whether you're watching this video now or you're watching this video later, make sure you watch the end because it's a practical session. If you don't have your notepad and pen close, and also put into practice to as you are learning this, make sure you are trying this out, learning it, so that you can also get to see the results. Have the guests they guide you through this, and you also get to try it out wherever you are not able to meet up. You're not able to meet up. You can always refer back to. You can always refer back to the video. You can always refer back to the video again and again and watch it until you have and also get to put into practice and test run it. All right. So we're talking about this extensively tonight, and for the next couple of minutes, our guest Ella will be talking to us about this. She has done this, she has tried this. I myself have tried this as well. I have a couple of faceless accounts on different platforms, and I can that is an experience on its own. So if you don't like showing your face, you don't like putting out your face, you are shy, you don't know what to talk about, you are still trying to get over inferiority complex or whatever they call it, then you need to make sure you see through this webinar. All right. So enjoy, and of course, I'll see you at the end of the service. Over to you, Ella.
All right. Hello, everybody. Can you hear me? If you just say I can hear your comments so that I'm sure that just say I can hear you so that I'm sure me
I can hear you.
any question. All right. For um the opportunity, should I say the opportunity? For bringing me on here to like talk about faceless content. Um less marketing, as I like to call, is that I started around 2023. It was very interesting to me for so many reasons. can, hide some aesthetic videos, but because diverse monetization opportunities that come with it. Okay, a lot of people think that faceless content, or opening a faceless social media handle and whatever it is, basically is for people who don't like to put out their face out there, but that is not so true. There is a lot of things, there's a lot of reasons why that faceless content, and we're going. So before I get into it, my name is Ella Okoro, and I'm a marketing strategist and executive specialist. Okay, I talk about market, I talk about content, I talk about how to implement for your business, how to come up with customizable strategies, and implement this. And today I'll be walking you through something very, very, very exciting and the use of this content and how to actually make money from it. First, what is faceless content? Content without a human being's face, or without, say, your face, because sometimes you can use a human being, right? In some of these faceless content, you can have a human being, but it's not your face. So whatever it is that you do, say you're using picture or you're using stock image, all right? As long as it's not your face, you're not the one in front of faceless content. And why has it? Because number one is that it's easy, all right? So everybody knows that content and queen and the whole row wants to start creating content, but does everybody have the opportunity, or the tool to create content? The answer is no. It does not have a camera or very good video send, and you cannot just keep waiting. I mean, before, to wait or say go rent a girl or something to use to create content. So many learning how to be on camera and all of that, right? Since the invention of faceless content or faceless marketing, it's become easy for people, to put out content, make money, all right, grow their business without actually sitting down in front of the camera, all right. So that is why it was easy, and of course, if something is easy, I mean, it will become, so a lot of people started to try it out. Also, with the rise of AI, it became easy. It provided us tools, opportunities, okay, to create content without putting our face on camera. You could use an AI voice, stock images. You could use these different things to create content. So that was why it became popular. Remember, it is not just for people who like to of the camera. Of course, everybody else says he has a couple of faceless accounts on different. That is shows he also put his face on social media. Of course, Instagram, he has his YouTube, his face is everywhere. Has his faceless account. Why? Because if you look at the things that you might want to try that might look off brand for you, okay, not like that all say those type of business models or what, right? You don't want to just box yourself into one thing. So everybody knows Daniel as the brand guy, the content guy. But what if he's interested in promoting stuff on Amazon for people who want to take better care of their pets? All right. What is he going to do? Is he going to come on his, you know, Instagram account or YouTube account, start talking about and products like that? Of course not. That is not his main business. And before faceless content, it would have been very difficult for him, to try out those other business. Now with faceless content, personal brand running, and still try out other things and not stain his personal brand. You see how interesting creating a faceless content is. So it's not just for people who say don't camera, it's for you and for me who say we might want to try something else or go into other niches and experiment without confusing our main audience and you can try it. So does it work? Next question that who would ask, does faceless marketing or faceless less work? And I like to answer that question by asking them a question back. Owner of say Pepsi, all right, or the Coca-Cola brand, does any name immediately come to mind? No. Okay, I'm not, they are not popular, or the people you might make a quick search on Google and the name will come. Did you initially know those people? I don't think so. Okay, let's talk about Fashion Nova. Or people know Fashion Nova. I think a lot of like fashion influencers are now talking about, they now import products from Fashion Nova and all of that. Their products actually accessible to Nigerians now. Now the question is, do you know the owner of Fashion Nova? I don't think so. But do you consume content from Fashion Nova, even knowing fully well that the you see there are not necessarily the face of, say, the CEO or the founder? You do, right? So why do you think that your faceless content will not work? It's definitely going to work. And if you look at it on the grand scale, what actually makes content to convert is not the face behind it. All right, it's definitely not the fine face sitting behind it, because I mean, there are a lot of personal brands, okay, out there, their personality, every single information about them out there. Content keeps getting crickets every single day. So that means that it is not necessarily about putting your face out there. If you want to put a personal brand, of course you can. But say you want to build something for yourself, want to put out content. Your face is not the reason why it will convert. There are two things, in my opinion, that work. Those two things are your personality, the personality that people feel in your content, and relatability. Okay, if you are putting out content, say it is what's it called now, the faceless content that you're putting out, and people can still feel the personality behind that content, there is no reason on earth why that content will not convert. And if you're saying things in that content that is relatable, that is helpful, that is informative, it is definitely going to work. It is not about, the face, or about your face. Okay, it is you, it is about what you're saying. Sit and watch your content and it's like, this is so boring. All right, thousands of, AI generated content on YouTube that have millions of followers or subscribers. Why? Two things: the personality in the content can be felt greatly, and the content can be really, 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 really felt. So that means that even if you're putting out content without a face, as long as you feel the vibe, feel your vibe, people your personality, and they relate to the content you're putting out, it is educative, it is entertaining, it is definitely, definitely going to work. All right. So your faceless content, you know, we know what that is and why, people, or why it's popular, all right, why you should try it out, and you and I've answered the question, does it work? How do you create a faceless? First thing I'm going to say, you need to have a plan. All right, you need to have a plan that you want to do, what you're interested in. Okay, what is it that you want to achieve? What is your niche? Okay, if you want to create that content, the niche you want to create content in. For some people, it could be fashion, it could be tech, other people, it could be history, other people, it could be, to sell digital products as an affiliate. All right, to be very certain. Okay, so this is what I want to achieve. This of this faceless get out face content, or faceless putting out there. Okay, that is the first thing in mind. You can now begin to craft a persona or a personality, or the kind of content, say the brand tone, the name of the page, all right, you can begin to do that just from knowing what it is that you want to achieve. Because you can't I just can't say go start a faceless content and you just can open something sure that you know what you want to achieve. All right. If I were to start a faceless um and I'm going to sit down, so what do I want to achieve from the community? Which of course you can, all right, because people would follow you, people would love your content, and you want to not just leave them on social now, right? That is right. You want these people say into your WhatsApp channel, your WhatsApp group, your Telegram community. All right, you want an audience, so you can actually do that. All right. Now that I know what, so say I want to educate people on how to make by starting an online business. Now, once I know that, I am going to decide, okay, so what do I name my page? And this is where it comes in, right? What do I name my page? And it's going to help you. So tell ChatGPT, I add a faceless content in X Street. This is what I want to do. Okay, tell ChatGPT, and what is going to happen to give you like a number of names. Now, there are two ways to do this. I mean, you have to get your when it comes to like giving a something like your what TikTok page, Gram page, or even Twitter. I think yeah, some people there are a lot of faceless. What is it called now? Pages or handles on X, and people are making money. They have lots of followers, and they're actually making money from it. You can do that. Now, how do you your messaging right? If you're say in my kind of sell, you know that I shall want to promote products, but you know that that is not what you'll be doing at the beginning, because at the beginning just the fearless trusting have faces and names, and they've not finished just like a faceless page. So this is what you want to do. You want to make sure that from your name, right, not sounding salesy. So you want to a page that gives out tips, an educative page, and an enter page. Okay, so say you want to talk about tech, right? In, what would I even say now? Or tech, you want to call it, all right? You want to call the land, all right? Talk tech. Okay. Now somebody sees it and they're like, okay, other than when somebody is trying to do like salesy name, I'm saying, right? Don't make sure that your name is, or you're not trying to be salesy with your name, all right? Talk Tech is a beautiful name that people will be like, okay, yeah, I can actually follow it. Other than Tech Shop, right? Where it's like somebody just looks at the name immediately and they're like this guy will try to sell, this guy will have to sell us some stuff. Your name is not even there. So you, you by doing that. So you just want to look for a name that is very calm, like you're trying to give a bunch of resource, and try to use your name even though you're not be showing your face. Anybody Ella, all right? Anybody can be Chidera, anybody, all right? So you might just want to talk tech with Ella, and nobody knows who the hell is Ella, all right? Now that is another way to do that. Or you can just say tech talk, all right? Talk daily, something like that, so that people feel like they're not like looking at it and they're like, this page or not, all right? That is the first thing that you do when a name. Now there are other people that will try to use a person's name. Okay, so for example, places like X, I like to call it Twitter. I can't just stop myself from calling it Twitter. So let's just call it Twitter. At least you get what I'm saying, right? So if you go to places like Twitter, there are a lot of that you see there, and I'll shock you that some of those handles they look like they are owned by a foreigner, like a white or something like that. But the truth is that they actually say even they even belong to some of them actually belong to Nigerians. Now, what do they do? So say you want to people in the US, right? I think even in Amazon doing Amazon KDP, they like to do this. Okay, you just look for a name that sounds like a Caucasian name or a name. I mean, you get what I'm saying, right? Right. If you're confused, just use ChatGPT. All right, and it will give you that name. Now you can put that. Of course, AI is going crazy these days. You can ask AI to give you the image or the picture of a Caucasian guy, a white guy, a French guy, and it's the way they look. Just put on your what's it called now, on your social media handle, all right, and your page is ready when it comes to like the name and the picture. Now, if you don't want to go that route, you want to design a logo, and what people do is this: as much people make sure that there is a bit of humanity in your page, whether in the naming or in the picture. So you're designing your logo, try to use the person's face. The face might be covered, all right. The face might be let there be a let there should just be a human vibe. There should just be a human vibe. You don't just want something that you got from Canva on the profile picture of that page. It's way around it. There's a way you can do it. You can add somebody showing, but at least it tells people that there's actually a human being behind this. All right. Now, the thing you want to do is your bio. Your bio has to be that is where people see your personality. So rather than you help this that in fact is very 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 important. So you can use the I help bio or just look for some shows your personality, the talk. All right, you can use what's it called now, you can use on of course people who are interested in that. So there's mine who is into automobiles and all of that, and the bio that he used there was engines and batteries. Okay, I talk all things like that. Now you see how already shows the person. Oh, cool guy. All right, what you do with your bio, but make sure that it is clear. Make sure that you're going to the people you want to actually telling them. Okay, you're telling them what specs to get from your page. Make sure it is clear to the people who you want to attract, and make sure that you're telling what it is that they're going to get. Things that you need to keep in mind when crafting a bio for your faceless page. Okay. Now the next thing is the kind of personality that you want to bring these people. I think when Threads newly came out, I think that was in 2020. Yeah, when Threads. Then I see people making this joke like, I'm still like what personality I want to bring to Threads. That is a real thing. That is actually the person, for example, me, the person that or the personality you're going to is definitely not the kind of personality I want to bring around or I'll bring to TikTok. Okay, same thing with you when you're trying to create a personality for now your first page. Okay, decide on it that you want to bring to them. Are you going to be energetic, to be the cool guy that uses Gen Z, be the serious professional? Decide on that. And this is why that is very important. It is going to help you to decide of your and stay consistent with it. All right, that is a big thing. It is going to tone of your content, and then it will help you to stay very with it. You don't want to, talk serious today, or you're talking sophisticated. Next to me, you want to decide on the personality, be a mix that you are being consistent. All right. Now, feel all right. A lot of women, if you go on Insta, see these faceless pages or talk to, they're talking about feminine, soft, elegant, solid. Now, if you look at the content throughout that page, it is very consistent with the branding and the what's it called, the messaging, the tone of the message, very, very, very consistent. If it's elegant, sophisticated, leave it at that. Okay, don't tomorrow try to that is what you want to, the your bio. Once it's time to create your content, decide on the kind of person to this guys. You want to find your content style. Find your content style. Content style goes in hand with um so creating content that the algorithm favors. Okay, the algorithm favors reels, but a lot of times, because that, this is why you need to be educated as much as possible single time, because stuff is always changing. Things are always changing with Instagram and TikTok, for example. All right. There was a time when the algorithm used to favor reels, and then that was, I think, on Instagram. The algorithm reels a lot. Okay, and then I think TikTok launched the photo slide share thing, and then before you know it, Instagram started to favor that kind of content again. So you want to understand, you want to, while content style, you want to basically look at it and choose all the algorithm actually favoring. But regardless, the algorithm will favor shareable and saving content. These are two things that I want you to have in mind. And savable content. As long as your content is shareable and savable, which means that it's important. People are sharing it, people are laughing, people are commenting, people are engaging. That is one of the things. That is like the topmost thing that the algorithm favors. Okay, so as much as possible, make sure that shareable and savable. All right, which would go back to us about your content being relatable. All right, because if it's relatable, that's when you want to share reels. Like you share reels. I have people that can send me 30 reels every single day. All right, but content creators are winning because they're creating that would make you think about somebody. All right, or you share this tip with a friend who is in business or something like that. That is how to think about your. There are actually some other niches that would have a content style that is pretty. So, for example, if photography, okay, if you're in photography, of course, you might little what's it called now? You might have very use to share, right? So you just have to share static pictures. If you're in that kind of niche, how do you make sure? How do you ensure that your content, number one is you need to now be very creative and make sure that you roll with the time. You're not just pictures. When people are now sharing pictures accompanying audio. Okay. So while that is, your own content style, static pictures, you want to make sure that, say, you're accompanying it with, a trending video, or other ways, or say, what is it called? I think there are these pictures that move or something like that. All right. Just make sure still with your algorithm. You're not like in 2020. Okay, think about it. What kind of content is your style? Text-based videos. There are people who videos they don't even talk in the videos. Babe that has built like a digital empire. She doesn't even. All she just does is get to record her just going about her day. She's making coffee. She's getting her nails done, and those videos a very related. Again, remember, I'm still stressing on the point that everything just have to be very relatable. If your content, it doesn't matter what the heck you do, doesn't matter what you do, you're going to win. Let me tell you how crazy. There's this dude that I follow on Instagram. In fact, when I followed him, I was very surprised at myself because why am I following him now? What is his content? My dear, that is what he does. He doesn't say what he will say is probably maybe during the season he might just say, "Oh, Mary." He will just keep falling crazy, laughing, and I was like, "Hold all this guy does for real. That is all he does. I'm not even joking." WhatsApp group or something. I'll send Daniel a what's it called now? I'll send you guys. He has towels, no cap. All he does is wear funny looking dresses. He's a black. He's from Africa. He doesn't talk. He's not a Nigerian. No, he's not Nigerian. He doesn't talk. But that is all he does. Wear funny looking dresses, carry bags, and just fall around all damn day of followers. Why? It's funny. You will look at it and you'll be like, what the heck? But it's funny, and he has his followers. He's monetized or not, I don't know. But he has thousands of followers, and people are every day laughing at because it's actually stupid to me. Okay, it shows you that content is you don't want to box yourself as people are getting the message. It is relatable, it is shareable, are understanding it is enjoyable. It doesn't matter what you do, you will act. All right, so you can just create a bunch of videos with yourself, put text on it, put all right, they are going to rent to it. All right, there are people that use animation, there are people that use voiceovers. Decide on your content style. Okay, you're working hand in hand with your algorithm, all right, and you are being, you're actually being educative, entertaining. All right, is you want to leverage text overlays and hooks. So because you are a faceless page, everything that you're going to be putting. So say you are like me, who has worked in, I've helped a lot of people start their own faceless page and fine. All right, now because people are looking at it and I'm using a picture of Ames, I'm using a picture of Sharon Oja, or just using any of those pictures, my content, they know that Vicky James is not the owner of this. In fact, if I post 2, 3, 4 contents, Pinterest, and just use them to create, of course, they know no way there's one who has this content. All right, they know it's not Vicky James. They know it's not freaking Oja that to create content. There's no fake, no the person behind this name. You're just seeing faces of celebrities that. Now, what do you want to do? Because when text overlays mean the stuff in on your video or picture, whatever it is. All right, the text overlays that you're using to be a. This is one of the ways that you with less content. It has to be a killer. All right, to be a very strong hook that people would read and they'll be like, "What?" Okay, that because of course you're not talking, appearing on camera, you're not making all those moves and cuts that other people that are put there are doing. So you have to make sure that the thing written on it, okay, is a killer. It's very high video form. Tell you about. So this is where you see people use, fast-paced clips. Okay, so cut here and there, and you know they just put it out there. I think if you go to pages that talk the millionaire lifestyle, aesthetic pages, right? Pages, you see, those fast. If you get your hands on videos, perfect. If you can sell on on CapCut, perfect. Okay, that is one of the kind of video format you want to use. The next one, as much as possible, leverage trending sounds. There's this um online, if trend sit down here and tell you trending don't work. I'll just tell you observed. I've observed they might not work immediately, especially if you're using a trending sound that millions of people have. Definitely give you reach. Okay, there's a reason why. I mean, Instagram is stupid. Okay, they're not stupid. So once a feature is put out, of arguing if it works or not. I mean, sit down and ask people create this. So they really took their time, what's it called now? Tools that show you what is trending and what is not even trending. Sounds that are trending and on Instagram kind of feature where you can see like the kind of sounds that are trending and not. Is that it helps content in a way. It goes viral on TikTok and people are using it. What's the first thing that you do? Tap on those type of sounds. The first thing you do on it, I try to look at content that people have created with those kinds of sounds. Now, tell me that if your content is there, it has no visibility or reach. All right. So that use trending sounds. We're talking about using retention video format content. Now, the next thing is to use subtitles or captions. Right. Add subtitles to your videos. It to keep your view engaged. Okay. It helps to keep your view engaged. So make sure that you're not just talking, especially because you're feed of someone who is not Nigerian. And I know that some guys say that Nigerians talk very fast. Okay, Nigerians talk very fast. Some other people would say things like Nigerians, they're not just understanding your sense. Okay, so what you want to do as much as possible, sense on board, or putting those titles, emojis and all of that helps to keep these guys engaged. All right, so this is how to create your and I'll just and I will just go quickly to Chatty and I would walk you through I'll walk you through on how to create step overlays, because I remember that when I was trying to study how to create what's it called, faceless videos or faceless content. Okay, the same thing. So you want to start a faceless GPT and tell ChatGPT to 30 on or 30 say on say fitness or motivation or all of that stuff. But nobody was talking about how to use AI, because you can do that or and give you strong hooks. So nobody was talking about that. All right, and it took me a lot of time until now. That is something that I would have asked me to show you, but I'll just show you a little bit. Okay, just a little bit classified information. Although struggle and suffer, and I tell you about all of that, or to discover that, then yes, so let's talk. So this is it, right? If you want to create engage social media, whatever it is, and when GPT. Now, for content in your niche, so people that are already killing it, this is like a hack. Okay, this is like a hack for you to create any kind of content. So, say I like the worthy and his beautiful wife Lila. What I'm just going to do is what we call hacking. My darling, you can hack. So all I just need to tweet. I mean, even tools that you can use to script. You guys, there are tools that you can use to script this. Instagram, TikTok. All right. Now you want to those content. You feed it. Make sure enough 100 to 1,000. Right now, get that. Want to feed it to charge it better still, Claude AI, because Claude is a better writer, in my opinion, than ChatGPT. Oh my god. Claude is good, I'm telling you. So you want to feed it to Claude AI and simply tell it to patterns. Study the pattern, like okay, the writing pattern or the content tone, whatever. Just tell it to study every single pattern it can find in this. All right, tell it to study it. Then when I studied it and it has okay the pattern analysis or the content analysis and all of that, you now in the same tone, in the same pattern, in the same way, give me content XYZ niche. All right, give me niche in the same pattern, and it is definitely going to do that for you. For example, I mean, to create faceless content, if you want to do it, you want to start out anything at all, the smart is go look for people. Okay, now so say funny dogs today. Now let's say faceless content. Right? This faceless accounts definitely because funny dogs today. I mean, let's be for real, right? So funny dogs today is a faceless YouTube. I want to assume that of course they create funny memes and all of that. Now it's not the only not the only this kind of in this niche or with this creating this kind of content. So what to do? I want to go on social media, go to YouTube, or even go at least because yeah, Instagram you find a lot of them on Instagram, right? And for me in this niche, and then I'll script it. Okay, so whatever, and I see that okay, this one has 1,000 views, 1,000,000. I will just get the best of all of them. Living in the best just easy. So I'll just like get them. And when I get together, I'd give it to ChatGPT or Claude AI and I'll create content for a say a what's it called now? A meme page, a dog meme page using this style or using this content. And it is going to do that for you. All right. Now my screen, and this is something I've done. In fact, it was a project, so I don't mind sharing it with you guys. All right. So I'll just share my screen now and show you guys what I. Okay, so see my screen. And just let. Can you see my screen? If you can see my thumbs up, so I know that you can. Can you see my? All right. Thank you. Okay, this is a ChatGPT page that I was doing for. Okay, now you would notice something. You would notice something. Okay, you see that uh, here I said here are 17 topics I want to more of my page. This is like a continuing conversation. I have thought this thing, I've told you about my page, what I want to add. All right, so this is just a continuing conversation. Remember, when you have because you just have to be patient. If you give it generic response, so as much as possible, create what's it called now? You want to just chat with it, just update it, tell it this is what I want to achieve with my page. When you do this, all right, it might have given you a bit of content here and there. Really, just what I did was I now went, you know, and I took some books that stood out to me that were actually doing well. Of course, if you're scraping content, the good thing is content. So say you go to the page and then you see some content just have 500 views and there's one to get, because it means that there's something is doing to people psychologically. All right. Now here are 17 topics I want to delve for the page. But before, this is very important. Before you do, break pattern, the right style, cadence, and any other pattern you notice. All right. These are like all that I got, and then I just put it there. Okay, down. All right. It says your hooks distinct pattern that makes them stop engaging. I was like, thank God, let's break down the elements. So you see here down, conversational and relatable, bold claims, clear target audience. All right. This clear target audience is very important because remember, you need to know who you're talking. Okay. So the audience, trendy and pop culture, because for me, I wanted to talk to young girls, so them bad bitches, you guess what, fear of Facebook flagging this life. I'm saying, okay, the bad, the B word, that girl, rich girl, soft girl, you want to use those trendy pop culture, okay, rich girl era, soft girl era, okay, it brought them, okay, and then I said now develop and content slide. So I was creating okay, and it did for me three simple things that took my 100,000 naira monthly to 500,000 naira. Okay, 6 months ago, I was stuck making 100,000 naira online. No matter how hard I tried, I couldn't break past that. Slide two. Then my income jumped naira per month in just 2 months. So then I now, because I asked it to give context and some value, so he said I stopped chasing random customers and built a simple system that attracts ready to buy people. I position my like a necessity, so people they instead of I learned how to create posts that make to buy without running ads. All right, something that you can definitely use. Now look at this hook. Nobody tell you this about running a profitable online truth. Are you seeing the hooks? Females in their 20s look and 500 rabbit share. Break up the biggest upgrade of my life. Everyone is telling you online business and become financial without telling you how. Business owner to girl, man to man, firstborn to first. 8 things that help your era. Of course, girl to girl who became a millionaire before 25. You feel me, right? So ChatGPT will definitely help me make this call, just implement everything that I just showed you. Script content, be lazy about. Script good content, put it there. Of course, you edit here and there. Once the okay, you might not really move, but you would have to at some point just rearrange certain things and you'll be fine. Okay, so that is how to um create faceless content, or how to the content with your AI at all. Question: how do I monetize? How do I monetize. Now, once you begin to get views, you begin to get the engagement. Of course, the next thing is, in fact, even before to understand, how or how what you want to achieve with it. Do you just want open a page and just be posting for what you want to do? Well, fine, probably you have a lot of time on your hand. But if not, there are a lot of ways to do that. Now you can open a team page. Funny dogs to I think a page like this, a team page like this, and you affiliate products. All right. Of course, funny dogs today cannot go and start creating how to make money online. You cannot go and start selling products like how to make money online. Doesn't make any sense, right? Or put out okay for each. So funny dogs could go to Amazon. You know very well that um people that consume dog content a lot. So white people are so drawn to content a lot. So what to do is go and look up how to become an Amazon affiliate. Okay, how to become an I think the Amazon associates. Okay, and before you know it, you help your own um Amazon associate. All right, see how to get people from. I mean, there's just a whole lot to it. I can't talk about all of them. Find content, of course, on that on YouTube. All right. Now, once you set it up, you can now wait for pet products. So, dog leashes, dog food, dog decoration, dog toys, dog bed, dog self care, all of that stuff. All right. And you're fit. Okay. You can even begin to even sell your own puppy self if you have the money to set up something like that. You begin to sell, your own puppy in different breeds. So, the different breeds. That's how to make money yourself. All right. So I mean, affiliate marketing is a good one. The second one is to run ads. So they are influencers, okay, in which that would look to get a shout out, pay for a shout out on your page, charge them, and you make money. People, okay. So you see all of this masculinity. One day you're promoting one page or you're giving out. People pay real time for that. Okay, so that is another way to do that. Next up is you can create your own. So you can create your ebook. You can create your own what's it called? Your own um course or what it is there. All right. You can also um create memberships. Okay. So people want to be part of a membership. You can create that and charge people. There are diverse ways to earn from a faceless page or a faceless brand. All right, diverse ways. You can sell dropshipping pro. You can sell e-commerce products. All right, you can't do. You just have to think about. So that is how to make money. And of course, if you're on YouTube, TikTok has not started paying Nigerians yet. So you could have said, oh, talk money, take your income streams, but TikTok, um, I think Twitter pays, but to subscribe for their tick or something like that. So yeah, you can do that, and then it's pay you. And YouTube definitely pays good money for views. So another income stream, but of course, you cannot just rely on the kobo that is giving. You have to make your own money. Now, the next thing to talk about before we end the live, mapping out your content. I have my notes. Okay, that was just helping to keep organized, right? So mapping out content tendency. Now, of course, if you are creating content, use especially a faceless brand or a faceless assistant. Okay. How do you do? Number one, you need to define or you need to have a content pillar system. All right, a content pillar system. How does this work? So, funny dogs today, I'll just keep using this as an example. All right, so funny dogs today, okay, you want to create content and you want to be, the first thing you want to do is you want a system that will help you do that by creating teams. There are three to, some people say 3 to 5, but for me, I would say just keep it at three out. So you're not confused and you're not burnt out. Three teams, THEM, all right, for your three is okay, at least for a start. All right. So the content team for this page could be memes, right? Could be dog health, dog, you know. And this is what this page can just give us. So Monday it will talk about memes or to post meme day. Tuesday it will talk about dog health. So the things that can affect your dog, make it to age, this, that, right? Talk about the health of the dog. What to give your dog to make it healthy. You can talk, you can even want to train their dog so that their dogs are well behaved and all of that stuff, right? This can be your three teams and you stick to that. Have these three teams or topic. You know that good day. You're not sitting down and asking yourself, what do I post today? It's as easy as the three themes that you want to talk about again with research, because you don't just wake up and decide a theme. There are certain topics that people love more than the other in any industry or niche. Okay. So that is what you want to be talking about. All right. Once you have your team, the next thing is go to ChatGPT and tell Chat give you content. Simple. Or you go to Google, or you go to you use what's it, your uh Google key name now. It's not coming to mind. Saying right, the Google keyword. What you just want to do is put in a bunch, show you topics that are ranked that people are actually looking for on Google, that you can create content for of that, and an idea into the topics to create on names. And that is like a big consistency hack. Okay. Now the next thing is you want to create a content bank. Okay. So writer, we're taught to get swipes. Okay, so swipes are put together. Sorry, swipes are what am I saying? Swipes are basically past materials, things that people have written. Okay, so I get a copy from Gary Halbert today. Tomorrow I get the Gilvy. Tomorrow I can get another one from Dimukolo, anyone. But the goal is I'm looking at content that resonates to me. There's a reason why this content or this copy stood out to me more than the other one. And that I can just put it in a Google drive. And that has become my, in other words, my copywriting bank. So for you, what you want to do is you want to create that not copy, but to move different things. Not to copy, but to model. For example, on places like Instagram allows you to save and group it. So just want to look at that is trending, that has a lot of has likes, engagement, shares, all of that. And what you want to do is you want to save it. Okay, so you're creating your content bank. Any content you see in your niche that makes sense, you want to save it. It makes sense, save it. It makes sense, save it. Days when you're confused, you don't want to post content bank. Look at something, just pick something and remodel it. Okay, remodeling. You want to remodel it. Not, I did not say copy. Remodel. Of course, if you're creating content, creative, and creatives, okay, so you want to remodel it. That is another way consistent. All right, so you know that you have backup on days when the creativity is running low, you don't know what to create, you have a content bank to fall back on. All right, another one is to plan weekly teams or daily teams. Remember I told you that you need to have at least three pages, so you want to share it. Monday about memes, Tuesday this one, Wednesday I'll talk about this one, and then you look for topics under them. Or this week I'll only share memes. Next week I will share this, but I don't like that part. Like, because to make your content to feel, and you don't want that to happen. Memes every single day, 7 days a week. And if you're actually picking up, which I'll talk about later, you're sharing these memes 3 times, 7 days a week, it will make your content very monotonous. So for me, I'll just say, pick, do it daily. So Mondays you talk about this, on Mondays, Tuesdays talk about this, Wednesdays talk about this, and all of that. Okay. The next thing, you need to learn how to post daily, burning out. Okay. Now there are three things that needs to succeed and thrive. All right, three things. Number one is consistency, which we've talked about. Number two is quality. And number three is quantity. I'll say things that your faceless brand needs to survive, to get successful. You need to be consistent, you need to have quality content, to have quantity. That your one post a week is not going to cut it. I'll cut it. I mean, look at the guys out there and see how they're struggling. You don't have a face. People are to trust you. You think your one content cut it? Not at all. So at least for people, I mean, on TikTok, post at least, the least you can do is 3 times a day. Twitter, if you're going to be posting tweets at least 5 times a day. On Instagram, at least 2 times a day. What you're doing is you're building momentum for your account. All right. You need to be consistent, but you need to have quantity. But while you're still doing quantity, my dear, make sure that make sure that the quality of your content is going to be something that would make want to come around. All right, they want to stay around, they want to like. All right, now how do you do that? You need to batch create your content. That's the only way to make sure you're not out and you're staying on top of your game. Create content. So in a week, let's going to be posting how many content now? Is it 5 content a day or 3 content a day? We're going to be doing that. If I said, I think times 7 is like how many now? You have an idea of how many content you'll be creating in a week. 5 content a week. You're doing right. If you're doing 5 posts per day, I mean, if you're doing for 7 days a week, that's the content. Abi, yeah, correct. So already that you're going to be creating 35 posts every single, that's what you're going to be dropping. Now you want to set out say 1 or 2 days in a week and batch content create, just batch create this content. You want to write down, you want to gather the clips for those of us who are using aesthetic clips, fine videos and all of that. You want to download 35 videos. Okay, download 35 videos, 35, all right, to your phone. Okay, now after doing that, you want to go on charging, get your text overlay, get those text and to get that with chat gpt. Right now, once you do that, the next thing you want to do is to start slapping those contents, those text overlays on the videos. All right, now the way to do that is, please, as much as possible, use your draft. Or you use any scheduling tool, because I've seen it And they've also complained that if you use what is it called now? Um content, all right, that will just schedule this post and post for you, not even there. The reach reduces. This TikTok or Instagram, I'll do the same because we're not just coming to post content. It's called social media. Excuse me, it's called social media for a reason. You're not just supposed to just post for who. If you're not there, another person is creating content. I mean, it's not social anymore. You're actually supposed to be posting this content by you, all right, and engaging. So you want to use your 30, put them in, all right. Now every single day, you just go to your draft and just click post. I need to post for you. That is like the easiest way. I'm giving you people like, all right. So that's like the easiest way. Just use your drafts as much as it's in drafts, create them, put it in drafts, and you can just post. All right. Coming up with caption shouldn't be hard for you. ChatGPT is also there for you. Okay? Now, the next thing you want to do with your content and all is to recycle and repurpose your content. So is stressing new content in good time person. Why? Because what has been before has been forgotten and it needs to be said again. I think that they remember posted yesterday or last month. Here to tell you that they don't. Okay, they don't remember. So because they've forgotten again and again, again, okay, what has been said before and needs to be said again. All right. So repurpose and recycle content, but that does not just mean that you need to be smart about how you do that. You convert your old post into, for example, let's say this is supposed to be a that I'm making, and after I record this YouTube video, I post it on YouTube. Okay, the next thing I can do is to cut it and post it on TikTok or Instagram. All right, into a long post and post on my blog, on my Medium, or on LinkedIn. Okay, turn it even into a carousel and post on Instagram. Them down into tweets and Twitter. Do you see? Okay, that is me recycling something that you've said before. Twitter can be all right. Something you said can be turned into a reel. Okay, so that is how to be smart about recycling and repurposing content. Okay, to remix your popular content with it. Okay, your popular content, the ones that people really loved, again, but with a new and paste. If you keep doing that, all right, it might not really be so good for you. So remix it with a new angle. We get what new angle is. Okay, remix it with a new. Now, when it comes to your account, keep it at the back of your mind that social media is meant to be social. All right, you're not just there to post. For the question is for who? Okay, that makes up social media. Or meant to be, it's meant to be social. You're not just a content sitting down there saying, "Oh, I need to create content so that people would just." In fact, the algorithm will even look your way. So this means that you need to engage. Okay, and how engage? You need to comment with other creators. Okay, comment with number one, the new creators. Number two is you need to with the people who you they've some kind of success, but they are not like the big guys. And three, you need to engage with the big as well. Now, this is something that this will do for you. It will push content out to the people less content about pets. Okay. You want to see how you can reach pet owners and engage with pet owners, or how do you grab pets in a way that social media, or sorry, the algorithm pushes your content to this type of. Number one is look for pages that these people follow and engage. Okay, look for meme pages. Just keep engaging with the business accounts. They will keep showing your business people. Okay, it's just about content creation, and you only follow people that talk about content creation. They will show your account to another content creator or another person who is selling a content creation course, and that's not what you want. You want to engage with videos. So for example, if I'm in the tech space and I'm creating content about tech, the kind of blogs I'll follow are people like tech about, because the people that are following comments, people that are going to see my content. Facebook will show it to actual people, to the people who follow that page. All right. The meme pages, the blogs, those are the people that you want to follow. Another thing you want to do is you want to follow at that complement your. So for example, if I sell milk, I want to engage with people that sell milk. Okay, sell milk, because if you follow the guys that sell milk, of course you might also want to sell Milo. I hope I said that right. Look for pages meant you. So for example, if I'm a marketer, I might want to engage with people that are right, or a copywriter. Engage with people that run ads or design. Okay, because I mean, implementing their services are complementing mine, and of course their clients could also buy it. All right, so engage. This is just, I'm just giving you tips on how to engage. All right, now the next thing you want to do is like Instagram. Please, as possible, make use of your story. If you're posting content consistently on Instagram, don't dull on your story. Okay, your story is like the only place where you get to connect that follow you. This is where you now get to build that community vibe with them. All right, so show you, be authentic. You're doing something fun today, put it on your Insta questions. Now what this will to the algorithm is that engaging with your story, that means they like this person, and for every single shit to them. Imagine if content that you post everybody, you don't post engage with people on your story, you're not like a brand that people want to relate with. About that, if you post a new content about your followers before it pushes out to any other person, so your followers, the way they react to your going to determine if people who are not following you see it or not see. So that's why you need to engage with these guys as much as possible, so that as soon as you feed, they get to see it, and they get, this is our guy, he has said something fun, he has posted something. And the more they sit and they engage, the algorithm is like, oh yeah, all right, they love the content, they can. That is what you want to do. Other people would, in, they take it as finding a DM to new followers. So someone, you say, hi, I just logged in, follow me. Oh my god, you did me such honor by following something I give out for free. I mean, you are still a new account, staying manual, begin to grow and say you're getting 100 followers a day, 50, 20 followers a day, right? And then that is where now, to say use auto tools like mini chat and the rest of them. You want to reply much as possible, please. Reply this rule where they say reply and comment on other people's posts some minutes before you post and after you post. Okay, so reply to your comments, right? Next way to engage is to collaborate. Of course, you're a faceless account, but you can collaborate with other faceless brands. You can collaborate with even just as long as you're in your niche and people like have this goal, or, an audience that you want to, you can collaborate with them. Just say, oh, let's meet, let's collab, all right? Just do these collabs here, and it will send a signal to the algorithm that you're actually socializing, which was the first intention social media. All right. Then the next thing is, I say a lot of people talk down, like, you people don't even know anything. It's not the social media, but you people don't know anything. It's not like you're out there chasing trends and trying to be possible, more possible. Try to not like veer off. All right. A dog was the page. It has no business with the Achidogu trend. I mean, probably maybe there are ways you can use it. You get me right. You have no. I don't for off my head. I can't see. I don't. There are ways people do this trend and it becomes very cringy. You get. So you want to leverage trends, but stay focused. Okay. Try to see a way. If you cannot, leave it alone, please. Don't go and be cringy out there. If you just cannot see a way to like bring it down and make it very alone, come, please. Okay, that is what you okay. Why is it every single time they bring reach? Okay, another one is to run ads. Now there are ways. I mean, John Obidius, life is too short for you to go organically. That is just it. You can do organic later, but at the beginning, after you've this kind of content that people like, I mean, I'm not just saying hit, all right? Post content here and there. I mean, it's just a testing phase for your list at the beginning. You see what people like, want to more than the other, want to do more of that content. Then when you do more of that content, all right, to get follow and comment, engage with you. Okay, see how to do that. They're always good. Sorry, there's this YouTube channel that I always go to. High season, I name highseason.co or something like that. I'll get the channel in the group. Okay, highseason.co. They show you, I think I'll just content and how to run ads to actually get your right. Because you're reading. The next one is you want to use content. Okay, CT driven content. What does give people a connection? A lot of times, because you are new, you don't assume that, oh, I did a very good job with my content. They're supposed to come, but they're supposed to know what to do. No, tell them what to do. Comment this if you love this post. Share it to a friend. Don't ask what to do. Tell them what to do. Okay? Let them know that they did not do it, but tell them. Comment this if you want a free resource. People comment. That is engagement in the eyes of the algorithm. Mind when you see this content, and they will tag. All right, share this. Don't know, they will share. So use CTA driven content. Click my bio right now to get XYZ or to go here. Tell them what to do. CTA is bold. It's so people will put CTA in their caption, comments, at least so that people don't miss it. That is how to go about it. So this is where we come to the end of our class tonight, and I hope that this was insightful. And right now you have all to create your brand successful with it. Testing it, to test, put out a lot of content, look at your numbers, look at your analytics. Your analytic board should be your best friend. See what people are like the more like the ones that did not even make it at all. You know, content or they don't like this topic or they don't really vibe this this one. Now make more of that. Thank you, everybody. If you have questions, I can take questions. Before guys, something else. So that I don't know if we have for me.
So I can't see any questions for now in the comment section. I believe one person gets to drop their questions. If there will be any questions, we can just answer you know, through the group. So, but I mean, this has already been like a big hour plus of back, you know, back to back fire, fire, back to back fire for everybody. And there are some things that I thought I already figured out, but while you were sharing, so I still took note of some things to still implement in my own system of things and all. So, yeah, it's been a bit. You can just go ahead with say there's one more thing to share that and hopefully if there are persons who have questions they get to drop it before the end of the call. So thank you for this straight up you know, energy and
All right. So since there are no questions, I would just want to talk about something that I remember that can help a lot of us to make. So as you know, I just showed you how to use AI. I mean, before it was never possible. A content creator in this day and age and you're not using AI, I don't even know how you're doing it. Because AI would help you to content faster, even smarter. Honestly. I said that right prompt. The kind of ideas that it will give you something that you might never be able to. That is just the truth. So that means that as a content creator, AI is your best friend. Look at how AI is going to help us create text overlays with crazy, amazing topics. Okay, AI is going to help you come up with staging captions in seconds. All right, I'm not even talking about minutes or seconds. That if you don't know how to use AI in this day and time to create content, you are missing out. A lot will be creating content faster than you. And remember, I said there are three that things that your faceless in and time, and those three things: quality and quantity. Now, of course, all of that on your own. That is why you need AI. And can be tricky, very tricky. I mean, there are certain people you don't know. No matter like AI will be there of that stuff. It's free, of course, but you struggle to use it. Okay, I'm telling you. I told you of how it took me a lot of and trying before to you know to actually get AI to create text overlays. Okay, you want to learn how to use AI, and to do that, we created a very straight to the point program for you. Okay, we created an AI course, and this is not just any kind of AI course. This is specifically for content. All right. Now we'll show you how to use it, come up with your content. All right. I just showed you. What I just showed you right now is really nothing, honestly. See, it's going to blow your mind. There's just so much that you can do. So All right, it will show you. We in this program we showed you how to use AI with a very strong proven strategy. It's proven. We've used it content every for any niche, okay, for any kind of content you want to create. All right, we also you how to use Canva AI for creating stunning and converting. So of you be creating content for YouTube, you need to use thumbnails, okay. Show how to use Canva AI. So this means that you know pay anything for you. And I mean, we didn't release the version of chat can create thumbnails now for yourself. Crazy stuff that is happening. But does it mean that you know how to do it? Of course not. We'll show you how to videos. Remember we talked about how to use for high. We told you that you need to learn how to use these fast cut videos. And we'll show you how to do that in the course. And I mean that is not all that you would get. You not just learn how to use AI to create your content. Would give you prompt templates. So this prompt templates will help create prompts. Okay, you can engineer prompts that will give top-notch content or top-notch results for anything. All right. We'll also give you a content calendar. So say you don't know what to post, you structure your content creation activities. We give you a bonus content calendar that will help you to grow. All right. And of you who would want to use um this skill to make money for yourself, because of course you can. Yes. All right. Content, faceless content, everybody's put and sell your skill. Now after learning how to create content with AI, we would show you how to make money with AI, which code templates that you need to reach out to um, clients that would hire you, giving you this code templates, all right, and also video script templates. And for those of you who are also using text overlays, hook templates that you can use to create every single time. So that is what is in this AI program for content creation specifically. Every single thing in this program was made for the creator, the content in, right. And if you want to get access to this program, all right, it is just 10,000 naira. I think it just goes for 10,000. But if you want to see, just click the link. I think they will drop the link in the description. And of course, you straight up to the course, and of course, it's going to be yours forever. Anytime you want to use it, I get back to it every single time you need to, check some all of that. So please, as much as possible in this day and age, it's very risky for you not to make AI your ally. All right. So use AI, get this course, you learn how to use content for yourself. All right, as quickly as all right for yourself, for your clients, and all of that. So thank you very. This was a very wonderful hangout. Daniel, over to you. Can you hear me, Daniel? Is Daniel here? Can you hear me? Daniel, can you hear me now? Daniel, I think
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, I've been trying to talk since network.
Can you hear me? Oh my god. I think it's not.
Yes, I believe we can hear me now. So thank you for joining in. You've heard everything that Ella was able to share with us tonight. Very powerful thing. So whenever you're watching this video, if you're watching this video now or later, make sure to watch it to the end. Implement. You can always come back to this video and share your results. And also, if you want to take on the offer that Ella talked about at the end of the video, just check the description, click the link, and you can get access to the course immediately. All right. Thank you for joining and all of the feedback. We'll probably do this again. Um, we'll probably do this again sometime soon. We'll have another session to still share and and get everyone up and running with and being an active content creator. So make sure not to miss out. Make sure to stay in touch and of course there's more to come in the future. So thank you very much. Thank you, Ella, for tonight. God bless and see you guys next time. See you guys next time. And make sure to share this video with somebody that you know needs to see this. Anybody who wants to start creating faceless contents on YouTube, TikTok, and everywhere. See you guys and have a wonderful, wonderful night.